I always thought I knew everything about you, but recently I noticed something different. The way you carry yourself with confidence, the way your smile lights up a room. It's like I'm seeing you for the first time, and now I can't help but think, how could I have missed just how incredibly attractive you are? You've always been captivating, but there's something new in the way you move, the way you speak, that has caught my attention. It's like I'm discovering a new side of you, one that leaves me breathless every time I think about you. There was this moment, a fleeting second, where you did something so simple, yet so powerful, and it hit me like a wave. You're more than just good looking, you're magnetic, irresistibly hot, and now I can't get that image of you out of my mind. I used to see you through a lens of familiarity, but now it's like a fog has lifted. You have this glow, this intensity I never saw before, and it's driving me crazy in the best way. I can't help but be drawn to you in ways I never imagined. It's the little things, your laugh, your gaze, the way you touch your hair. These tiny details have started to stand out more, and now I can't believe I never realized how unbelievably hot you are. I never thought I'd find myself so mesmerized by someone I thought I already knew, but the way you've been lately, there's this energy about you that's absolutely electric. It's like I'm seeing you in a completely new light. You've always been attractive, but recently something has shifted. Maybe it's the way you've started expressing yourself, or how you've embraced who you truly are. All I know is that now I can't stop thinking about just how hot you've become in my eyes. I caught myself staring at you the other day, not out of habit, but because I genuinely couldn't believe how irresistible you've become. It's like there's a new fire in you, and it's impossible to ignore. There was something so subtle in the way you moved, something I never noticed before. It's not just your looks, but the confidence you carry, the way you've become so comfortable in your own skin. It's beyond attractive, it's magnetic. You've always been someone I admired, but now it's more than that. There's this new depth to you, a new intensity that makes my heart race whenever you're near. I never knew you could be this hot. Lately, I've found myself looking at you differently, not because you've changed physically, but because of the aura you've started to exude. You're glowing, and it's impossible to look away. I never imagined that just by being yourself, you could become even more attractive. It's not just about how you look, but how you've started to own who you are. That confidence is beyond hot. I've seen you 1,000 times, but now it's like I'm seeing you for the first time. There's something in the way you hold yourself, the way you speak with such passion. It's incredibly alluring. There's something different about you, something I can't quite put my finger on. But whatever it is, it's making you more irresistible than ever. It's as if you've unlocked a part of yourself that I never knew existed. I always knew you were beautiful, but recently you've become more than that. You're captivating, magnetic, and I find myself drawn to you in ways I never thought possible. It wasn't until I saw you in a new light, saw the way you carry yourself with such confidence and ease, that I realized just how incredibly hot you are. It's like you've transformed, and I can't get enough of it. You've always been attractive, but there's something about you now that's different. Maybe it's the way you've grown, the way you've started embracing your true self. Whatever it is, it's making you unbelievably hot. I didn't think it was possible to be more drawn to you, but then I noticed something. It's the way you laugh, the way you smile, the way you've started owning every room you walk into. You're hot in a way I never saw before. I've always appreciated your beauty, but now it's more than that. There's a fire in your eyes, a passion in your voice, and it's making you more attractive than I ever thought possible. I never realized just how incredibly attractive you were until I noticed this about you. It's not just your looks, but the way you've become so confident, so unapologetically yourself. That's what's making you so hot right now. It's funny how you can look at someone in every day and never truly see them. But now, when I look at you, I see someone who is not just attractive, but irresistibly hot. There's something about you that's different, and I can't stop thinking about it. I never knew you could be this hot until I saw the way you've started owning your space. It's the confidence, the self-assurance, the way you've started to embrace your true self. It's beyond attractive. I've always found you attractive, but there's this newfound intensity in your eyes, this subtle change in your demeanor that's completely captivated me. It's like you've unlocked something within yourself, and now you're impossibly hot in ways I never noticed before. I always thought I saw you clearly, but there's a side of you I never truly recognized until recently. There's something different in the way you laugh, the way you stand taller, and now I find myself more drawn to you than ever. You're hotter than I ever realized. It's strange, isn't it? The way we can know someone for so long, and then one day, something shifts, and suddenly we see them in a completely new light. You've always been beautiful, but now you're stunningly hot, and I can't look away. I never knew how alluring you could be until I noticed how deeply comfortable you've become in your own skin. That self-assurance, that quiet confidence, it's the most attractive thing about you, and I never knew how hot that could make someone until I saw it in you. You were always someone I admired from afar, but now it's different. It's as if I'm seeing you for the very first time. Your energy, your presence, everything about you radiates this heat, this irresistible allure that I can't seem to shake off. It's not just your looks that have me hooked. It's the way you walk into a room and command attention without even trying. That effortless magnetism is what makes you so undeniably hot, and I never fully appreciated that until now. There was a moment recently where I looked at you and something clicked. I saw beyond the surface and realized just how incredibly hot you've become, not because of any change in appearance, but because of the way you've grown into yourself. I can't believe I never noticed this before, but there's something about the way you carry yourself now that's absolutely electrifying. It's like you've become even more irresistible without even trying, and I can't stop thinking about how hot you are. It wasn't until I saw you in that moment, fully embracing who you are, that I realized how incredibly attractive you've become. There's a fire in you, a glow that's impossible to ignore, and now I can't help but think about how hot you really are. I used to see you as just someone I admired, but now it's so much more. There's this quiet intensity in you that I never noticed before, and it's making you unbelievably hot in ways I never could have imagined. There's something about the way you've started to own your space, the way you look at the world with this quiet confidence that makes you more attractive than ever. It's that subtle shift that's made me realize just how hot you really are. It's not just your appearance that's changed, it's the energy you radiate. It's the way you've started embracing your true self, and that's what's making you so much hotter than I ever realized. I never knew you could be so hot until I saw how completely comfortable you've become with who you are. It's that confidence, that self-assuredness, that has made you absolutely irresistible. I've always appreciated your beauty, but now it's like there's this new spark in you that's impossible to ignore. You're hotter than I ever imagined, and it's all because you've embraced who you truly are. I didn't realize it until now, but there's something about the way you've been carrying yourself lately that's incredibly attractive. It's not just your looks, it's the whole package. You're hotter than ever,